9 eerie historical discoveries you won't believe exist. 6-inch human. Back in 2003, a wild discovery went down. A 6-inch tall skeleton with a pointy lil head popped up in Chile's Atacama Desert. Even though it was tiny, the bones were straight up giving 6-year-old kid vibes. Some people went full, it's an alien mode, but scientists pulled up with the DNA tests and, plot twist, confirmed it was actually human. Still, nobody could really explain why this mini-mummy looked so freaking weird. They ended up naming it Atta, and honestly, it's still one of the biggest mystery moments in desert history. The coffin birth. Roughly 1,300 years ago in Imola, Italy, archaeologists uncovered a haunting scene. A skeleton of a pregnant woman with the tiny remains of a baby positioned between her legs. She had died just weeks before she was due to give birth. What happened next was something known as a coffin birth, a rare post-mortem event where gases build up inside a deceased pregnant body, eventually forcing the fetus out. It's a chilling but fascinating phenomenon. Adding another layer to the mystery, researchers also discovered a small hole in the woman's skull, raising questions about what may have really led to her death. Vampire skeleton. In Bulgaria, archaeologists stumbled upon a chilling reminder of ancient superstitions, a skeleton that looked like it belonged to someone feared even in death. The remains were of a man buried in a way that screamed suspicion, one leg severed and a steel stake driven straight through his chest. This wasn't a random act. Back in the 13th century, people genuinely believed in vampires, and to make sure the dead didn't rise from their graves, they'd often pierce suspected undead with iron stakes. It's a fascinating glimpse into how fear shaped burial rituals hundreds of years ago. The hanging coffins. In Hubei, China, there's this wild place called the Cave of Fairies. And guess what? It's packed with decaying coffins that date back a whopping 1,200 years. So, back in the 1960s, explorers stumbled upon the cave and found a total of 131 coffins hanging a crazy 50 meters above the ground. The whole point of this ancient practice? To bless the souls of the deceased and keep their bodies safe from wild animals. Talk about a major flex on the afterlife protection game. Jigsaw skeletons. In Scotland, archaeologists made a discovery that seemed ordinary at first. 2 mummified skeletons, one male and one female, buried deep beneath the ground. But after a decade of careful study, researchers uncovered something truly bizarre. These weren't complete bodies at all. Instead, each skeleton was pieced together from the remains of 6 different individuals, almost like a human jigsaw puzzle. Even more shocking, the people these parts came from had died centuries apart. The reason behind this strange fusion is still a mystery, but it offers a mind-bending glimpse into burial practices that defy easy explanation. Man-eating animals. In the heart of an ancient Mesoamerican city, archaeologists uncovered something straight out of a dark legend, a ritual den where powerful predators like lynxes, jaguars, and pumas were kept. But these animals weren't just there for show. They were part of sacred ceremonies, often used in sacrificial rituals carried out by priests. Inside the den, researchers also found the remains of other animals that had clearly been devoured by these fierce hunters, suggesting they were fed well, possibly even fattened up for the rituals. It's a wild glimpse into the raw and ritualistic side of ancient Mesoamerican culture. Amputated arms. In France, an archaeological team made a chilling discovery, a 6,000-year-old pit filled with 7 severed human hands, one of which belonged to a child. But that's not all. They also found piles of full bodies with arms still intact, but with dented skulls. The bodies were thought to be those of farmers, though the reason behind this gruesome act remains a total